Welcome everyone to another live stream here on the channel where we're playing World of Tanks. The last live stream of the week. Well, there might be a hightail live stream this evening if you care for that. Most of you probably don't, but I'll be doing that with my brother and my friend. And but I'm going out of state tomorrow. But I've got some videos lined up, so you don't have to worry about me being gone. You'll still get your content, which is wonderful. And today I'm going to be working on a War Thunder video. I'm hoping I can get it done because it's going to require some extra editing, and I don't have much time today, but we're going to give it a go. But new updates. The anniversary update is here, and nothing has changed. Welcome. Just kidding. They added a new map, and you can now buy a new season with your money. And then after you buy the ultimate season, you now can buy the anniversary season pass, which gives you the opportunity to get the anniversary tanks. Not guaranteed, because you still have to grind and you still have to play, and some people won't. I guarantee it, some people will buy that anniversary pass and won't get it done, because that's just the nature of life, right? And so you are paying to have the opportunity. But we have a war chest. One of these icebound ones. Okay. I didn't realize. Don't know what I'll get, if anything. Woohoo. Okay. Nothing. Diddly squat. But we've got... Thought I might be streaming today? Of course. Of course. Of course. We've got some tanks to grind. So, let me find them. Turn off elite. Oh boy, we have a few. Let's take a look. This thing's not elite yet. Oh, because it leads to the Ferdinand now. Nice. I won't be grinding that today. I believe the Tiger P also leads to it. It does. Yeah, I'm not using the Tiger P to get myself a Ferdinand. That's for sure. But we've got the Chopper. This is a big one I want to play a little bit today. Another one is the IS-32, which we now have, which I want to play a little bit today. And lastly, I also have the 50 TP, which I want to play today as well. How am I and the family doing well? We're getting going. Did we miss the start of the stream? I don't think so. We just started. Nothing has happened yet. Just preferencing what I want to do. Oh yeah, here's the new season. Iron Horizon. Not sure why it's iron. It should be steel. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's just start out with the 50 TP. Because I've got it equipped. I've got a crew in it. I've got a ×5 going. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm pulling it out. Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good time. A good time, indeed. Let's see. Tier 10. To be expected. 60 TP. Ah, the DBV 152s are out and about. Didn't Wargaming state the anniversary battle pass would be included with the 6,000 gold? No, it was worded strangely. What it was said was, you are given the chance to acquire it after buying the 6,000 gold battle pass. And that's why it's like, oh, so if I get this, I've acquired it. They worded it that way on purpose because they knew it would be confusing. Because then you're going to buy the $6,000 gold battle pass. And then be like, wait a minute, where's my anniversary battle pass? It's like, oh, no, now you've unlocked the ability to buy the next battle pass. It's scummy, to say the very least. But that's how they've done it. AP from my Artie. Grosk is out spotting me. Which makes sense, but there we go. Now we're able to slap him. What's my Artie? T92 firing AP. An Oho, huh? He penned me with the big gun. I didn't think he'd be able to from that angle. That's why I was willing to poke out like that. I was massively mistaken. He can't pen me at this angle, though. But the DVB can. The DVB is right here. Right next to him. That's obnoxious. That shell disappeared into the void, it seems. Starlink is working great. How is this Oho so armored? I'm shooting premium rounds at him. Why are these bouncing off? I want to know. He ought to be dead by now. Hello, Tampa Bay. George, Grubber, Raptor, everyone in between. And then the sharpest angle is the one that goes in. All this work on a tier 8. IS-4 makes the plunge, which is his job too, anyway. Double tap onto the Oho for 2 damage. New matchmaking today? Yes. Expect more wins. If you know what you're talking about, expect more wins. That thing has a 1.6 second aim time, so we gotta be careful about playing with him. Nice. He got nailed. He's a one-shot for us now. I wanted to snap that in case he's going to be looking at me. But he was not, so... Oh! He gave me the shot. I took it and missed. And then he gave me a better shot after I fired. There we go. The contender shot me blind and then double tapped me there. That's unexpected. I don't know how that bush worked for him, but it did. And now we're dead. Great way to start. You're getting Tron Avery vibes with the DBV? They're going to be everywhere, but I don't think they're going to be like that. In fact, let's do some sleuthing here real quick. Just so that I'm not speaking falsely. The biggest problem right now with the DBV is the fact that you don't need to play the game. You can just get it with money. That's always going to be a problem. Okay. So here it is. I'm going to compare it to the grill. Virtually the same penetration. There's 2mm difference. Heat is virtually the same as well. No big deal. More alpha by 50 on the DBV. Oh, and it's more camouflage than the grill. Less health. Even less view range. Less max speed. Less reverse speed. Talking about the DVB. Now let's jump down to the gun. Okay. 3.37 rounds a minute, 800 alpha damage. 2700 DPM. Grill 15 is 2850 DPM. Aim time of 1.5 seconds on the grill with 0.27 accuracy. This thing's aim time is 1.6 with 0.32 accuracy. Ooh, 20 horsepower per ton on the DBV. 21 on the grill. So the grill is more mobile. Identical terrain resistances. So the grill is moving faster. Getting into position faster. Grill has more gun depression. The DBV is slightly more accurate while turning the turret, though. And they both have fully traversable turrets here on console. There we go. Turret rotation speed 24. 26. I think the grill's better. The only thing the grill isn't as good at is a little bit in camouflage, just a little bit. And then 50 less alpha, but it has 150 more DPM. More accuracy, better aim time. I think the grill's going to be better. So I'm not so worried about this, other than the fact that it's a free tank destroyer. Free being relative. You're like, oh, you have to pay for it. Yeah, but I mean, the grind is free. So you can just start the game and have a tank destroyer. That's something I will never support. Store? Sure, we'll take a look at the store. Anniversary pass. Look at that. Instead of it being 75,000 gold, it's only 12,000. Yeah, but that's your own made-up number, so that doesn't really mean anything. War chests. We'll open this. Okay. Offers. Not a great light tank. No idea about this Cold War tank. Tanks for gold. Three World War II tanks. Trinity's never been very good. Stressfang's a tier 6. And then the Canon Jagdpanzer's been given away a million times, so you probably already have at least a version of it. Oh, they brought back the metallic shards too. This is the best camo of all. DLC. Speed Demon. Hold on hero. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about the AC as being a hold down hero. It's gonna give away my information, is it? Okay, good. And that's it. Enjoy. Enjoy the anniversary, guys. Hope you like it. Is it enough armor to protect from HE rounds on the BV? Well, I guess there's that. Alright, we're gonna do the 50 again because I want to get the double. And then we got some, speaking of doubles, we got some double barrels to take out into the battle. To the battlefield. Oyster Bay. Just like that. Wonderful. This is where the fun begins. Well, Wargaming will not be quitting what they've been doing because whales are everywhere. People are all over that $12,000 pass. This is more Ultimate Season Pass tanks I've ever seen in a battle. And that's because the only way to get the Anniversary Season Pass is by buying the Ultimate Season Pass. That's why there are so many right now. And so this scumbag tactic is actually working. And that, to me, is disappointing. Now, thankfully, I've played this map on PC a few times. And I know where I want to be. They just gave me the worst possible spawn for getting there. Oh, I've never come from this side, though. I want to be up there and get hauled down, but... we're actually gonna wait for this chieftain, Mr. Beaver here. Oh, he's not crossing in front of us. He's from the old Nightmare clan. Ah, yeah, we'll wait for him to fire so we can put a nice free shot. A stock VKB, huh? Less than scary. That guy got DVB'd to death. Alright, Boomer. Get the RNG, why don't ya? What happened to my 3 DVBs that were behind me? How is this VKB dirt stock pulverizing me? I can't really side scrape this because of all the... That was as flush as they come. This gun is working real well today. I overmatch. Where did that go? Look where it hit. I'm aiming right there, and I hit over there. This game is nuts, dudes. What a bunch of idiots. So one of my DBVs left the position. I don't know if you saw him die. It was actually hilarious. He left here, drove down here, drove all the way here, then died here. He died there. Then the other one drove down here and left. And I had one who actually stuck around. That's the only reason I pushed as far as I did, was because I had 3 DBVs behind me. Then as soon as I pushed up, 2 of them left. Man, my gun was throwing a fit that game as well. That was pretty stupid. Alright. We'll play a double barrel then. Never rely on teammates. Yeah, but when you do rely on teammates and it works out, you have good stories to tell. And I still try to rely on teammates because I want teammates to rely on me. And that's my mistake. Maybe playing a light tank is the way to go right now. With all these brain-dead tank destroyers everywhere, it might be the way to go. Whales. Well, well, well. Yeah, it's true. Good thing life isn't about rewards. But tier 9 is never the place to play. Like, I'm already feeling like playing War Thunder. Just like saying, screw it. See how many people I can get to Exodus over. Especially with my last video going viral on the match rigging. Never push up to where this contender is. You don't get support from me. Because I can just push up down here. And I have tanks that can shoot from there. And no one can dig me out. This play, never go there. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. Oh, unless this guy does this. Well, that's certainly unexpected. You keep me alive and I'll keep you alive. Good bounce game. I'm double barreled, which means it's a lot easier for me to block. Who bounced off and why? 60 TP. $692. Where's my 260? Why are you not firing your gun? 260, you just fired. You missed. Come on, 260. Hit a dang shot. He's brain dead. The 260 is actually brain dead. Shoot your dang gun. 260. Come on, Tommy. Fire. Come on, 260! You can do it! I believe in you! $260, where are you going? Why are you leaving me? Bro, he had the back of the M tank, and he missed 3 times, and then he just, like, left. I wish he was a bot. I wish he was a bot. He would have done something if he was a bot. He's sitting in the perfect spot. That's why that spot I'm in works so well. Because people here and people here farm them if they push into you. Which they did. They pushed into the cross. They were smart. The CloneGuy and the E75 were smart to push out my Super Conqueror. Because they knew if they pushed into me, he's going to farm them. So they pushed him out first. That M6Y should have only got that 1 shot into me. Because of snipers up here. We also had this guy up here. And he is leaving. He's like, I'm out of here. But this spot right here that I died in is one of the best positions you can be from the other side, from my side of the map. Because they can't dig you out. Because you have, your team has shots from there, and shots from down there if they decide to push you. And they have no support. If they decide to shoot me from up there, my team gets to push up from down there. It's a one-sided map, at least this area, because of this junction here. That's insanity. What was his name? Tommy Gun. Just watches. Error, Wargaming source not available. Really? It's not working. Loading data from stars working. Loading data from Wargaming not working. Interesting. So it looks like they haven't changed the matchmaking, by the way. If we're getting people like that. He's a 44? He is a 44? Why is he at tier 10? He shouldn't be allowed. Was Oyster Bay... Oyster Bay was not a 360 map. It was it's a newer PC map. It looks a lot like Pacific Island, though, which might be what you're thinking of. And here's the first guy who left us and did nothing in the process. I tried to check his stats, though. It's down, but 44% win rate, so now we know. It's like, and that's what I mean. That's what we're going to be getting with this update in our games. Are players like that. Because they've released a tier 10 for the dum-dums to use. That they don't have to grind. So, when you can't beat them, pull out a tank to join them, right? It's gonna be dead, oh yeah. Is the DBV another Tron? No, nowhere near. Nowhere near, thank goodness. No, I'm not gonna have a problem with it other than the fact that it's everywhere. In fact, let's pull out the... Let's take a look at the Tron while we're talking about it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, the Tron. Here's the Tron, here's the DBV. Tron has 303 millimeters of penetration, 395 on its premium. DVB has nowhere near. Tron has 850 alpha damage, which used to be 950 alpha damage. Tron has better camouflage, more health by 100. Also goes faster. Also has more view range. Less accuracy. A boatload more DPM. Almost the same rate of fire. With more alpha damage. Let's see. 17.6 seconds. 17.8. The Tron has a better rate of fire. Tron doesn't have as good horsepower. But the Tehran's turret turns faster. Tehran is paper, though. But the Tehran is just better. Other than the accuracy, which doesn't mean too much in aim time. Yeah, thank goodness. Just a B tier Tehran, yeah. You can check stats on the official website, it's true. Well, then we can do that. Because we're so curious. He only has he has less than 2,000 battles, and he's at tier 10. But he has 3,500 days in the game. His most played tank is a T6-100. He is not ground for a single tier 10. Nope, he just plays premiums. And he's a whale, too. That's insane. Of course, I pull out a light tank for all the DVBs, and I get a game without DVBs. Well, there's 2 of them, or DVVs, and 2 light tanks at tier 10 as well. Nice. But am I going up against a Mancy? I'm not. But if their light tank lets me get to here, might be over for them. No shots fired from my team, and now I've got a tank destroyer coming up behind me, which is no good. No shots fired from my team. Despite the targets. Still no shots from my team. No, they've decided to push up rather than shoot the free tanks. I can't shoot because of this guy. Because I can't just hide if I get spotted. Because he can still shoot me. Thank you. I split it though with this bot. Now I can fire if I choose to. Because I can simply pull back. Not getting that spot. This guy is. I don't want to go where he is. He should be getting farmed for what he's doing, but he's not. Gotta be careful, those DBVs have a quick aim time. Yeah, you got that for loot boxes. He's the reason Wargaming still does what they do. Or a reason. That was a bad play. Shoot the real player. There he is, boys. He bought his tank, now he's gonna drown himself? Is that the play? You got nothing, dude. Lucky, lucky lad. Dum dum. He pulled out just to shoot me. Gotta kill the clone guy. Gotta kill the clone guy. We can do better than this. Yeah, only 5 grand. One of them was a tracking shot for 700 or something like that. No, it was 200. 200 tracking. Not a horrible game. Lost money. DC. What's that mean? Disconnect? Taking drone is better in every way? Almost. That's if you decide to use your Manticore as a brawler. The Manticore is the best scout in the game, still. It's got the better on-the-move concealment, and it also has the better turret traverse and view range. But if you want, you know, something that can fight back, then yeah, you're absolutely right. Are marks likely to change? I don't think so. I think it might be more difficult to do damage. I've found with bad teams and low win rates, I'm doing a lot of damage. Now your team is probably going to be a little bit better on average, so you might have to fight a little bit harder for your damage. Hopefully, one of my DBVs sets up to shoot. Hopefully. That guy's got more view range. But there's plenty of foliage between myself and him. See, if I fired there, he would have seen me. Light tank's on the other side. That's all I needed to know. But that guy is in a counter spot. Excuse me? The T-100 shot me? That was not the T-100. T-100 doesn't roll that high. See, this is really awkward. Because that guy has no health left. But he's not dead, and that's the problem. I don't need a bush with this tank. I think I can just sit here, get my camo net up, and laugh. See, I really needed him to die there. Thank you. Now we have more freedom. I'm not spotting him. He is. See, you're going to be more difficult for me to deal with, so I'm going to shoot you. Because I can't really pen you through the front. Good stuff. They kill each other. Weird. Alright, we got these bushes here we can use. Maybe. There he is. He pulled back, we can go in now. That's the guy we first spotted and put a shell into. He still only lost the health I took from him. That's a Marat. That is a good call. I can't get assist damage in this game anymore. Because of heat shells, we'll hide right here. Yeah, it's over. Machine bounces. All his shots, except one. See, this machine got all the assist, I guarantee it. He just drove up and did what I couldn't. We're gonna try it again, though. But welcome, everyone, to the update. So, these new tanks, also that you can get through the Battle Pass, are not available yet. So, even if you get the Battle Pass done, those tanks are not available yet. It's so weird what they're doing. It just means that they weren't ready. All of this, from a behind-the-scenes standpoint, means that they weren't ready. They weren't ready to release this update. They didn't have the tanks ready to go. They didn't have the Battle Pass figured out. They didn't have the reward tank figured out. That's why they're behind paywalls that even after you buy them, you don't get the tanks. They're not ready. Therefore, they should have waited. Hey, Robert. Doing well. Doing pretty well indeed. Going to visit my side of the family tomorrow. Excited about that. And I'll be staying there till after the Super Bowl. Hola, hello. Welcome. But I've got some videos I'm working on so that you guys still have some stuff sprinkled in during. So don't have to worry about that. But man, it's cold. It's cold in here. Decided to be in a warmer place. What season pass? I haven't bought one. And I don't know that I will. Somebody usually does, though, for me. It'll probably be X Machine. But if not, that's fine, too. Whoa, a tier 8 match? What is this? None of those new tanks? We get to play normally? Love to see it. Got a hair in my nose somewhere. There we go. Hey, Louisiana on the Fly. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks to everybody, all the new faces who are here because of yesterday's video. I appreciate you guys all coming out to World of Tanks console. There will be War Thunder on the channel soon as well. I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here. I know there's a good spot, but I'm not an expert on this map in way of the light tank. I wanted to go middle, but I was afraid of running into the Sheridan, as that would have been awkward. You know what I love about my horrible ability to aim my gun? Is that I don't think I've ever been accused of using an aimbot on the channel. There are others who are accused of using aimbots, but that's because they're actually good at the game. But when you're like me, and not that good at the game, you don't get blamed for that. It's nice. Yes, I know that. You gotta use that on new subscribers. I think every one of my alerts is Star Wars related. I am the clone guy after all. Lock my gun. There we go. Hold up. There you go. Pull those brakes. So we can pen him in the backpack. He moved. This game is not going so well. I went all the wrong places. I was afraid of their light tank. Didn't even run into their light tank. Then I did run into their light tank. Bounced off their light tank. Now I moved to the middle, where I should have been earlier. My team has decided to push up this way into the middle. That works for 1 or 2 tanks, but not our entire fleet. Now they're good. Okay, so there's a difference between skill and knowledge. And World of Tanks is a game that rewards knowledge. I have a lot of knowledge, and that helps me. For instance, angling doesn't require me to be quick or faster than you. It just requires me to understand the mechanics. Dude, I don't know where this light tank went. He's dead. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. See? Star Wars crossover? It would be, but they would probably do all the new stuff. There's somebody up here. Did you see that shot fired? There's somebody else there. We have actually won the upper echelon area, which means we can help with this tortoise or just spot up this diamondback, even better. We did it. We did damage. We are the winner. We are the winner, man. Alright, well, we'll shoot the E3. Except the E3 is turning to shoot me now. Is he? That went straight! That's my first shot that has gone straight this match. But he wasn't there anymore. What an abysmal game. I think I should start pulling the RHM. That way I can do damage as well. Let's get some assist. Wow, that didn't look like it should have hit me, but it did, so. What am I to do? Now all that's left is the first guy we spotted. Funny how that works sometimes. Look at him go, look at him go. He's got crazy sidearm. I don't know if we can go through him from this range with this gun. We're gonna try. Give me back your back. He gave me his butt. Nope, that was his front. He came around the rock this way. Oh, that's why. That makes sense. What pass did I buy? I didn't buy a pass. Yeah, you guys inspired by my gameplay? Scoring 11th? Scoring on the bottom of all players who survived? That's why everybody's here, to see those big games. Right there. Guys, CloneGuy here, and today I'm going to show you how to survive more games. You won't help your team, but you'll survive. Alright. I think that's my crew, but I gotta double check. Yeah, that's the crew. 513 meters view range without binocular telescope. Pull out the Sheridan instead? Okay. What gun do we use? Do we use the one that rips everyone apart, or do we use the derp? I feel like you do see a lot of Sheridans, you just never see them played well. Now we gotta find the crew. There it is. Wait, that was him, right? Yeah. Let's start with the derp. Yeah, we'll start with the derp. The other gun is miles better and makes this tank actually a lethal tank. Like, this tank is actually really good. You get out scouted, yes. The reason this tank isn't played as much anymore, which wasn't... I do have a lot of crew members, which I like having crews. I don't like moving around all the time. Which wasn't always the case, because this tank used to be really, really good. But the big nerf that happened to this tank was not a traditional change to the tank, because this tank has only really been buffed. It was when they introduced mirror-based matchmaking. And so now you're always matched up against another light tank. And that puts you at a disadvantage. Because you want to play this more like a medium tank. A very quick medium tank. And you don't really want to play it like a scout. Then they introduced mirror-based matchmaking, and if you're playing this tank, your team does not get a scout, while they do. Woo! E4 is getting a little close. Your side scraping will not save you. Though that was not much. Under his tank will be better. We're not gonna stay here long. We had the tree in the way, so he didn't spawn us. Now we're getting a lot of tracking assist, but tracking assist and spawning assist are scored separately on marks of excellence. Oh, I'm 3-marked. Never mind. Who cares? I'm not going for 3 marks on this tank. I already 3-marked it. With the derp gun. I tried to splash them both there. Interesting that those guys are not bots, and yet they went to position where bots like to go. If we can splash them right where you would overpressure on PC, we might be able to kill him. On War Thunder, I mean? No. I wanted to splash his roof by shooting the bottom of his turret. Did not work. They're getting pinged, but the team over here, they're doing a good job. Putting the shots in that I need them to. That shot, it was illegal. Side scraping. He's fighting a Type 5 though, side scraping. And that is the derp gun on the Type 5. Is it? No, that's not the derp gun. That's why it's working out for him. But we can splash his roof if we aim well here. Just gotta wait for him. Wait for the shot. Someone is gonna make a mistake soon. Hit him right in that mantling. Not what we were going for. Alright, we have no one on the other side. As we get slapped by what I think was, well, another DBV. Ugh. Or Rogel Dorn. Come on, guys. We gotta hold them back. There we go. What? How is he hitting those shots? No one shot the light tank, by the way. We had 3 tanks up here to shoot him, and none of them shot him. This is a loss. A big one at that. It was a freaking Rogel Dorn? Of course it was. With the big gun. He's the one who shot me first. Yeah. I think he's the one who shot me both times. 700 and 700, yeah. That's insane. 10,000 combined. Nothing from my top tier heavies. This guy's done 1,400 damage, sitting in the back, full health. Team has finally decided to push into these guys. Nice, right into his turret. This game is something else. I don't think they changed the matchmaking. I think they lied again. Yeah, we were always gonna lose. They had a Rogel Dorn. Literally just drove. So he was shooting me from right here. So he just drove up the 4 line and won the game because he's a Rogel Dorn. What do you expect, right? What am I doing to get such accuracy? I just aimed and the shell flew straight for once. Then that's the only one that went where I wanted it to go because I kept missing after that. Well, missing what I was aiming for anyway. I was hitting the targets, but not where I wanted it to go, but that's to be expected. Let's see their light tank. And he just did damage. We did 7,600 assist, and we lost that one. Rogel Dorn. It's always the Rogel Dorn. This guy blocks 8,000 damage. Who is shooting him? He's covered in weak spots. If you just auto-lock on him, you're very likely to find a weak spot. That's crazy. Oh, yep, there it is. Ultimate Season Pass has been gifted. By whom? Let's find out. X Machine. Are we surprised? No, we're not. I will take a look at the new tank later. We'll do a review of it. But not today. Alright, we're gonna... I switched guns, but it didn't say I switched guns. Look at my... nice new bug. My damage and stuff has not changed. That's fine. We know we're using the 105. DVBs and a Sheridan again. You didn't change the ammo loadout? I didn't need to. I think this is fine. Blast off his optics. That's nice, actually. I might be able to poke him here without getting spotted. I feel like that was aimed well, and you are pretty stupid, and I'm Not happy about it because I wanted that health. We'll wait for him to drive up and then we'll shoot him again. Sheridan drivers are the most brain dead of all the light tanks. I'm not sure why. And why there's so many people on the beach? Okay, we need to farm the beach. I don't think anyone's here. I think they put 13 guys on the beach. Oh, we found an AFK. It's gonna say we're targeted. That's because he's looking like directly at us. He had a fire extinguisher and he put it out. It was a manual one at that. Legendary. Yeah, they're all on the beach. This is absurd. I'm sick of you DVBs being everywhere. They're not obnoxious because they're good, because they're not. They're obnoxious because they're everywhere. My shell moved too quickly for him to spot me. He doesn't have the gun elevation, but he does because he wedged himself. Get him, Action X. No, gun rammer, not a bad game. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to get to him. I was hopeful for a shot over here. Yeah, this gun, if you want damage, this is the gun. But if you want to be funny, this is not the gun. Now, I think these tanks are quite soft. So I'm actually gonna pull out the Sturm Tiger now and see if I can nuke them. I think I'm gonna load one more heat shell. 115 pen. On my HE. Oh, look, this is actually the map that was in my mind. Oh boy, if we don't hit the turret, other than the side, our HE goes through. That's sick. Visa or 4005. I thought about the 4005, but I want to play this one. And I don't know if I want to play the Visa today. The 4005 though is enticing. Could happen. I can't get my gun down to shoot that. Nothing big, but it's a start. What is our light tank doing? He's a Vanguard too, which is fantastic. But their light tank is also not playing the game, so. There's their light tank. He says attack. Hey, Cake. Yeah, this is a more difficult grind. Don't know what that was. Something unplugged and replugged, it sounds like. I think we're okay. Yeah, I should have gone that way. I thought we'd have some targets. What is that? Something is unplugging. Oh, look what comes out. And replugging. In. Hold on. We have a legend. The Mantis has also finally realized that he may as well play the game. We're gonna have to play the Sturm again after this one. This one's a boring one. I made the wrong play. And I'm too slow to correct it. Dude, on your left, there's a Turan. Hopefully he notices. Won't let you super chat. Huh. It might be because of the strike, I'm not sure. That's the guy we shot earlier. That was a play and a half. Not a good one. Another Turan. Where is he hiding? Place where I can't shoot him. But we should be able to shoot this guy. I think he pokes out same spot now that he's not spotted. Right there. No. Alright. What is my light tank doing? Got $5 for me. I appreciate it. We're gonna fire here again. Oh wait, light tank's going. Light tank went. Light tank's gonna die. I don't think he's a good player. Waiting 5 minutes before. Why would you have to spot him now? I was about to blind fire. And cursor was right on him. That's so unlucky. The other Tron was behind here. Well. Now we only got 4 of these shells left, but that's fine. Now we'll go join the fight. I was greedy because I really wanted to shoot those Tyrans. What do you think he said? Ah, you too. He shot me, I shot him. My gun is just bigger. I jinxed it? Yeah. I mean, he pulled right back out in the same exact spot. And so, well done to him for shooting me where I was. I'll just clean up this side, I think. Hello. He shoots me? Yeah, did I steal that kill? You were not petting him face hugging. Just so you know. There's no chance. Look, I wanted that kill. He was gonna kill you. There's a K91 who's been in the back as well. My team barely held on to this side. But then again, I was hiding in the back too, so can't complain. Is that all you got, Mr. Tehran? Not sure how. We did no damage to him. Was that not a direct hit? I feel like that should have been a one-shot. Okay, now you want to the top. Oh! Now you get to shoot him. No, you don't want to die? We're gonna try that again. You get almost reported for cheating by nearly one-tapping a DBV. Guarantee that kid just... It's his first time at tier 10. He has no clue. No clue how the game works. What's the pig? GW Tiger. What's the new map? Oyster Bay. We got it twice. First game of the day, and then like 2 games later. And then we haven't gotten it since. No, 3 games later, because we played the heavies. I was gonna do some grinding, but there's so many DBVs that I have to pull this thing out. Because it'll be hilarious. It's some tank destroyer. It's kind of like the Grill 15. I think it's worse. In fact, I'm tempted to pull it out. Pull out the Grill 15 just to show that off. Yum. Nice track by this guy. If he tracked and penned him, then we would have just... Then he would have been dead. Because 1370. Whew, that's a hit. This is so weird. 1. That sounded like the 90 mil too. 2. 3. 4. He'll have one more if it's a 90. No, he's dead. That's huge. Andre the Giant. I hope he does it again. He might, because he got away with it. Who's paying these guys? I never get this. But today I do. Wow, they both hit, huh? Well, that's poo-poo. Wow. What a bogus game. After such good luck, we then just get the worst luck. No armor on this tank. Ah. K91 has just been running the entire game. Yet to do anything. He banned me once. I think that's his game. Wow, that went way off. That was like, nah, dude, we don't wanna hurt him. We wanna be friends. Well, 4,000 damage and 3 shots at the start of the game, so that was nice. When's the best time to use rations? You usually use it right before you're about to take damage. I mean, it's all preference. I use it more often for view range and camouflage. So right as I'm about to poke a hill, or if I get spotted but I don't spot whoever's spotting me, I will activate rations in an attempt to spot them. So mine is usually based on view range. But if you're the kind of person who wants to use it to boost your crew skill that makes it so you take less damage, or you want to use it to boost your DPM or your accuracy, there's a bunch of ways to do it. A bunch of reasons why to do it. So it really is preference. We're going to do one more in this. I'm going to try it again. What's the alpha of the DBV? It's 800. Depends on the situation exactly. Because once you use it, you can't use it again for 90 seconds, right? 30 seconds on, 60 seconds off. And then it might be a waste once you tap it. And so it is kind of what's your preference. A tank like this, I use it when I'm aiming in a shot often.
Hello there.
Hello. Feed. Or is it Fedor? It should be Feeder. Feed or feed because it's single D. Let's see what our light tank can do this game for us. Hopefully we can put in some big hits. We've got the good side, so we don't have to go far to get some shots. Also, I'm only going till 12 today, so we got 30 more minutes. I think I do want to pull out the 4005. What nation? It is Czechoslovakian. A Czechoslovakian tank destroyer at tier 10. My argument is it's slightly worse than the Grill, but we'll find out when we review it later today. Expect that review to come out tomorrow. Oh, you tracked him. Why would you do that? It's not their fault. That shot went right where I aimed it, too. That was a straight flyer. And so if I timed it right, that may have been an ammo detonation. I'm activating food to get my reload faster because this guy's about to spot things. Also, they're out of my render. We're going to use HE for this shot. 1,200 on HE because we splashed 2 people. That's nice. That makes up for the first shot a little bit. They have also made it where you start out in World War II. Really? Took them long enough. You know why? Because they're trying to save their game. They were so proud of Cold War for so long, but it frankly has hurt their game more than it's helped it, because they could have been putting that effort into World War II this whole time. Finally, they're like, you know, we get more money selling World War II tanks. Why do we do that more? I'll help you with him, buddy. Right here, he can't see me. I know I could have saved that for the Arnie, but we had to go for the target that could hurt us, or hurt my team more. Do we try it? Oh, no, we don't. I was just gonna launch. There's a full health Leopard in there. Almost full health 6 TP, full health DVB, full health Centauro. Come on, tank! Go, 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 go! We have targets to murder. I don't want to murder this guy. You murder him. That's the guy I want to murder. Yes, keep shooting him. Keep shooting him. Oh! Finally. That's what we've been waiting for. Let me capture that last shot. For my one-shot montage that I'm working on. Someone else hit him right before we did. But it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. Because it was combined. So it still works for the montage. Because it still looks awesome. The montage is about looks more than anything, right? Anniversary is 12,000. Well, it comes with both the... It comes with both. So let me show you. Buying this also comes with the Ultimate Season Pass. So that's why. Alright, one more in my sturm. One more in my sturm. Then I'm going to pull out the Grill 15. Because of all the DBVs. And then it might be too late to do another game. For me. Too much to do. But we'll see. I think we can get 3 more games in. The last game, we'll decide. We'll figure out what we want to do. Maybe it is the RHM. Yeah, this tank can lose some money. That's for sure. Who's gonna be the first victim? I'm gonna activate my food because I don't know if I have the view range to see this far. No pen, really. Hit him in that lower plate too. It's like 100 effective, less than that. But with my food, he did not see me. Oh yeah, he's only got 370 view range. That's really bad. So while moving, he's not gonna really be able to see me. I think I can cross. Yeah, I'm far enough away that they don't spot me from there. That's a shot. That's a shot. HE only, though. I don't think I can really do much to him with heat. That was a nice shot. Too bad it didn't pen. There was someone else up there with him, too, that I splashed really hard. Yeah, that was a 1,300 damage shot. I think it was the DBV again. I still think it may have been. He's up there. Another Sturm, huh? We're gonna do it again, right here. Actually, right there. That was a double splash again. That was huge. I'm gonna aim right here and do it again. If they keep presenting, I'll just keep taking. They wisened up. He can spot me. We're gonna have to go the long way. Right here. This is where I want to be. There we go. No, they're not poking that spot anymore at all. Yeah, I'll get hit by that M48. He bounces. That was a Frost Warden, actually. Oh boy, it's gonna be a tough one. These guys need to, you know, win their side. They're fighting a 260. Clueless teammates. That's insane. Now, wow, 500 from this guy. He's a legend. He's an absolute legend. Some say he's still trying to get damage to this day. They had Tommy gun and they're winning. They had Tommy gun. Nice. I can't keep track of where all my crews are. Which is my crew? Where is it? I don't know. I think we just go with him. Oyster Bay. Hey, Sincero. DBV, 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 DBV. That's what we thought. No light tanks. Wow, there's one. No top tier light tanks. Crew went on vacation? Yeah. What kind of spawn is this? It's like they want me to go up here and snipe. All the way back here. This is endgame sniping. We want to get up to this ridge. So I wish I spawned here. I go wop, 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 wop. Oh well. This isn't a new map? Oyster Bay? You're thinking Pacific Island. This is not Pacific Island. This is Oyster Bay. This is very different. It looks similar because it's an island. But trust, this is way different. Wait, we don't have bushes on our side. We don't have bushes on our ridge. What the heck? That's crazy. Ammo rack? Why? I made it. Oh, there's a rock there. It's like, ooh, cheeky shot. Nope, there's an entire rock in the way. Oh man, I just turned my turret. Yeah, that IS-7 died in a bad spot. We don't get to shoot that guy. Oh, didn't get spotted. These bushes work really well then. He poked out the other side. Fuel tank? This game is still close. Oh, we're healthy, which is a good sign. He's not there anymore. They still have too many tank destroyers for me to move up. Aha! Hello there. Aha! Doesn't spot me, okay. That one went high. Ah, he's one I shot blind. And there's one more over there that I shot blind. Oh. Ah, we were just missing him then, because he was there. And the other guy's there too. Yep, there's the fire. There's the shot. Hit the other guy. I wasn't surprised if that would happen. The premium ammo? Yes, I do know of that one. We probably should have moved up, but I was kind of hoping that he would just fall back. In fact, I think this is the safer play. My team is crumbling. Ah, it's a can opener. Who am I kidding? Never mind, that was the right play. Yeah, everyone's a one-shot. Except the grill in the back, who doesn't get spotted firing from 200 meters away. Who will kill whom? Looks like I will kill whom. Oh, nope. Hello. I had to not hit the crate there. It's counter sniping. Grill 15. Ha 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 ha. It is the superior vehicle. All these stinkers. Let's see. 600 to that guy. 1528. 1390. 780. 1750 to Thomas. 721. 707, 716. Got the tracking on this guy. Could have had the, could have had 700 or 800. So this could have been a 9K game if we'd hit this one. And if it was a one-shot ammo rack, could have been 10K. But alas. Alright, one more game. Let's see. How do we want to finish today? That was fun, though. That grill is nice. I hit all of them. I did. I hit every last one of them. And I slaughtered them like animals. Let's see. Last game of the day. Oh, we're out. That's right. We have an Avery again. Ugh. Because we won it. Ugh. How about a Foch? 155 full HE. I think this is the way. This is the way. This is how we're gonna end it. How much pen do we have? Don't we have like 100? We have 90. 90 pen. We'll see how it goes. Full tier 10 match. With no bots. That's rare. I like it. Gotta get that reload down. We have really good camouflage on this tank. Good thing he moved up as quickly as he did. AT is not going to kill him. So I would be killed by that guy. Badger, 4005. $550 splash. Oh yeah, you hit so hard now. Two holes in the same exact... Oh no, he hit down there. If I had heat loaded, I'd go after this E50M. I don't think he's got anyone watching his back. What do I use for that? The Watt Marks, I think it's called. Alright, I'll have to look at what it's called. I never remember. Console Marks or Watt Console Marks. I was about to say, oh, that's a version 5. I need help. That was a low roll, but that felt good still. Ah, into the building. "30 seconds, and we get to charge." Watt stars? No. And the one I use doesn't update with new tanks, so keep that in mind as well. Oh, the E50M is dead. There is a grill, though. And I would love to shoot me a grill. Found the grill, friend. Found the juice. Oh my gosh. Oh, that didn't pen. That's okay. 4,700. And if that grill wasn't an arty main, we would have had 1,000 more damage because we would have shot him. Top damage, full HE. Fosh, 1557 hits, 4,700 damage. 2 of those shots were pretty low damage. One of them was, never mind. It was just the oh man, wow. It was just this Badger, yeah, 84 damage to him. And then we also hit the Super Conqueror, not that hard, 404. But that first guy we killed, 505 splash, or something of the sort, and then he burned and died. There we go. All right, let me see what I use real quick. Yeah, Watt Stars is down. It says it's not receiving info from Wargaming. So that would be sounds like a Wargaming thing. But let me see now that we're done. Watt console.info, and then just click on marks. This is what I use. It doesn't have any of like the newer tanks in the last 4 years, probably. Like, let's see. I don't even know if it has Japanese tank destroyers. Yeah, it doesn't even have the Japanese tank destroyers. But it still gets its info from Wargaming, and so this is still updated. Ignore the gold marks. They changed the gold marks. It doesn't work like this. But the 3 marks, 2 and 1 marks are accurate. So there you go. Anywho's, thanks guys for coming out. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button. Comment, subscribe if you're not. You know, welcome. Good to have you guys. We've got some War Thunder coming up, and we've got some more World of Tanks coming up, some reviews. We got to review the DBV, of course, and actually see how it stacks up. Yeah, there's no updated version, unfortunately. If you want to know actually how the algorithm works for Marks of Excellence, actually, let me just show you before I finish this. So we can just do it ourselves. Because you can just do it yourself. Okay. Not that. We want tanks. Let's find a tank. Let's go tier 10. Heavy tank. Japan. Damage and assist average right here. So, you take that. You go to your calculator. And you punch it in. So, 19. And 95%. So this is the average damage that people people doing it. So 95%, which is equivalent to 190%. So you multiply this by 1.9, boom, there's your 3 marks of excellence. What does this one say? Huh. This one says saying something different. But that's your 3 marks of excellence. In fact, I think I made a whole... This one. I put all the information on how marks work right here in the description. Nope, in the pinned comment. There we go. So this is how you find it all. Okay, 95% damage standing equals exactly 190% of a tank's average damage. In other words, 2,000 average damage equals 3,800. 85%, so just double that, is 170% of a tank's average damage. 65% is 130% of a tank's average damage. 50% is 100%, which would be this. Whoops. So then if we go to, let's add the medium, it would be even less. 2250. But keep in mind, oh, I see why. Wait. You've got to put on recent stats. Oh, this doesn't do recent. That's why this is this number, and it changes. So if you, I don't know where you can go to see the recent stats in a tank, because that's where you would want to go. Because this is overall, through buffs and nerfs and everything over the course of 2 million games. That's why it's lower than it is recently. Right now it's played better. So that's tough to say. But I guess you could take a look at a more modern tank right now. The can opener. This is going to be a good, because this has only been out for a couple of weeks anyway, so this is going to be very accurate. So what you need to 3-mark the can opener is you do 3286 times 1.9. 6,243 at the moment to 3-mark yourself a can opener. But yeah, that's how you would do it. But you would want recent battles. Anywho's. There it is. Watt Console website? I don't know if the Watt Console does that. No, it doesn't. I don't know that there's a place that tells you how tanks are played on the Watt Console website. I wish there was, but they don't give you that. But that is going to be it, guys. Thanks for coming out. You only 2-mark? That's fine. Thanks for coming out. If you enjoyed, if you did, slap that like button, comment, subscribe. If you can 2-mark, you're very close to 3-marking. The difference between 1-mark and 2-mark is huge, but the difference between 2-mark and 3-mark is not that much. If you could tweak your playstyle just a little bit, you might be able to do it. But that's it. I will see you guys all later. I won't be streaming next week. There will probably be or at least next Tuesday. I might be streaming maybe Thursday or Friday next week. And there might be a Hightail stream tonight. We'll see how the day goes, because I've got a lot of videos I'm working on and packing and all that jazz. So anyway, I will see you guys all later. Thanks again. Take care. And peace out.